today on this episode, I want to show you how the 8%ers are able to differentiate between a goal and a project. So in other words, I'm going to show you what's the difference between something that is a goal and something that is a project. Now, I've been in this game for quite some time now, and I find that most people, they do not have a goals list, but they really have a project list. And the reason why I say that is because I want to give an example. Last year, I believe, in one of my workshops, I met a young lady. She came up to me at the end of class and she looked very discouraged. And so I asked her, how can I help her? And she began to explain to me how this one particular item keeps showing up on her goals list year after year without her accomplishing it. And of course, I asked what was that goal, and she said it was cleaning out her garage. She said every time it comes time to clean out her garage, she's not motivated to clean it. And as a result of, she doesn't do anything with it. And that same goal keeps showing up on her list year after year. Now, here's the thing. The reason why she haven't been motivated to achieve that goal, the reason why that goal keeps showing up on her list every year, January 1st, is because cleaning out her garage is really not a goal. It's a project. Listen, while every goal is a project, not every project is a goal. And so I want to show you today how you can differentiate between the two, because what I share with this lady is what I want to share with you, because you need to understand that in order for something to be a goal, there need to be 3 defining characteristics that will qualify that item to be a goal. And so I want to share that with you at this moment. Now, the first item that will qualify something to be a goal is that it needs to challenge you. It needs to challenge you. I go by this quote, this saying says, if it doesn't challenge you, then it's not going to change you. And I believe that every item that is a goal, there should be something about that goal that challenges you, that stretch you, or that even scare you a little bit. And if it does any of those things, I guarantee you it's a goal and it's not a project. See, when something is a project, it doesn't challenge you. Like that young lady with cleaning out her garage. That doesn't challenge her. It's something that she needs to do, but it wasn't something that was challenging for her to do. And so therefore, she should not have placed that on her goals list. It should have been placed on her project list. So again, the first characteristic in order for anything to qualify as a goal is that it should challenge you. Now, the second item, the second characteristic of something that you would need to qualify for a goal is that it should excite you. It should excite you. One thing that I believe is that if it doesn't excite you, then it's not going to motivate you. And I believe every item that is on your list should be something that excites you. When I look at my goals for 2020, different items that are on my list, and I have my goals here listed on a frame that I keep on my desk. All these items on my goals list, there's something that excites me. So for an example, I have on here that I'm going to take a family vacation to California with my family. That's something that is exciting for me. Another thing that I have is that for me to expand my Go for the Gold program with increasing with students' attendance, that is also something that excites me. And so in order for anything to qualify as a goal in your life, it should be something that excites you. Why? Because if it doesn't excite you, then it's definitely not going to motivate you. And you're not going to persevere in order to see that through. And just to go back to that example, that young lady, she wasn't motivated. Cleaning out her garage was not exciting for her. I mean, shoot, I don't think that's exciting for anybody. But cleaning out her garage was not anything that was exciting for her. And because of that, she should have placed that on her project list and not her goals list. Yeah, I think you guys got it. Now, the third defining characteristic of something to qualify as a goal is that it should transform you or it should change you. Listen, if it's a goal and if it doesn't change you, if it doesn't stretch you, if you don't have to change who you are to accomplish that goal, then it's really not a goal, then it's a project. So for an example, on one of my goals list, I have to read 12 leadership books this year. Now, in order for me to accomplish that goal, that means I have to change who I am so I can succeed at that goal. So that means I have to go from being an occasional reader to an intentional reader. So there needs to be some change on my part in order to accomplish that goal. But that's how it is with any other goals. Goals should be something where you have to change who you are to become that goal. And that's how goal setting and goal achievement, they're so rewarding because it causes you to be transformed. It causes you to change into somebody better. Now, when you look at projects, yes, project at its best, it improves you, but it really doesn't change you, or you don't have to change who you are or change your business in order to accomplish it. And so again, if it doesn't change you, and if you don't have to change in order to accomplish that goal, then it's really not a goal, it's a project. hear me. Just because something is important doesn't mean that you should automatically put on your goals list. Again, every goal is a project, but not every project is a goal. And so with that being said, I just want to conclude just by asking you, are there any items on your goals list that really should be taken off and placed on a project list? Does it challenge you? Does it excite you? Does it transform you? If you answer yes to any of those questions, then it probably should remain on your goals list. But if you answer no to those questions, then you should remove them off of your goals list and you should place them on your project list. That is how those 8%ers know how to go after their goals. They know the difference between a goal and a project. And so hopefully I encourage you all today to know the difference between a goal and a project, and so you can go back and look at your list and do some revision if necessary. But if so, I really want you guys to have an amazing year this year. And one of the ways that you'll be able to do that is for you to know the difference between what is a goal and what is a project. And so with that being said, I just want to sign out. Hey, this is me again, Pastor Wanda Martin. 8%. I'm part of the 8% crew. It's all about 8 all day. And so listen, I'll give you another tip, another strategy, another principle surrounding goal setting. Remember, only 8% of Americans who set goals actually achieve them. And if I was you, I would make sure I'll be part of that 8%. So this is me, Pastor Wanda Martin, signing out. 8 all day. Have a good day.